Hello YouTube, Seedyhaus here, and the reason I'm saying I'm Seedyhaus now is because that's the name of my World of Warcraft character. I said in my next video I'd talk about World of Warcraft, so here it is. Alright, I can't play WoW anymore. That does not really make me sad, because I can still talk to my guild. That's why I was playing WoW, is because I wanted to be back in a guild and talk to people again. And it's the easiest way for me to get in touch with people is playing World of Warcraft. I'm a tank. Okay? So what I do, I run an unorthodox build to nerf myself. Because I'm too good at my character. I've been playing it since Cataclysm. Okay, I've been playing my character since Cataclysm. 2009-ish? 2010? Hard to tell. I'm not sure when. All I know is when Cataclysm was in its prime and Deathwing just dropped, that's when I got my copy of it. Before that, though, I did a trial account in the pre-patch before Cataclysm, and I remember when they patched it over to Cataclysm. Okay, I remember this. I remember seeing the Lich King and the dragon Sindragosa. I loved that. That was the greatest skin for an opening page I'd ever seen on a game. Then it switched to the Cataclysm, like, it's different now. I don't like change. Oh well. Okay, so the newest expansion of Cataclysm my goodness gracious, I call it by the name of its expansions. Okay, World of Warcraft. The newest expansion of World of Warcraft is Dragonflight. I'm excited for this. I've been waiting for this. Finally, the dragon's home. Rathian is going to be the leader of the new race. Gotta be. He's gotta be. Just like Arthas was the leader of the Death Knights, and Illidan was the leader of the Demon Hunters, Rathian has to be the leader of the Dragon Folk that we're getting, the Drakthir. I'm a tank. I'm a Death Knight. I'm Blood Death Knight. I run an unorthodox build to nerf myself because I was getting kicked from a group because I was not dying. Here's the thing, I was not dying. I would say no to a lot of different mechanics with my powers. It was the most amazing experience ever when I realized I could just say no to damage. Like, no damage! You cannot hurt me! Oh my goodness, it's so fun when I just when I hit a button that just protects me from something that just obliterates the whole group. Or my personal favorite, an ability I can't use, Purgatory. Okay, Purgatory is a talent. When you take fatal damage, you are put into a necrotic bubble for 3 seconds, and if you heal your way out of that, you come back to life. I could heal myself out of that without a healer. Against bosses. I would come back to life and everyone else would be dead. And since I didn't technically die, according to the game, I didn't really die. I was supposed to die, but when I took fatal damage, my life was preserved by a necrotic bubble. And I healed through it, it goes away, and I keep fighting like normal. When I do actually die, my armor anchors my soul to the battlefield for 10 seconds and I can keep fighting and make a chaos mess. So yeah, I don't run Purgatory. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but here's the thing. I'm a tank. It's what I do. I call myself Seedyhaus. Seedy for sickly, unwell, or disrepute. Okay? Haus, I spelled it like German for house because I didn't know how the Southerners pronounce it. Spell it. Hoss. I soon figured out. It's a pun name. I love pun names. I'm good at them, and this one's my favorite. I have another blood DK. They're like vampires called Nos 4A2 after the energy vampire from Buzz Lightyear Star Command, which was a gag name on a vampire name. I love my gag names. I really do. I love World of Warcraft. It's fun. It has a lot of things that are really fun. I wish other games could copy, like the rate at which the amount of time in which you hit your ability and the ability activates. That's why I like World of Warcraft. No other game does it quite that fast anymore. World of Warcraft still does. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I have a lot of gunk in my eye. Probably soap. Wow. What a great game. The newest expansion is Dragonflight. But when I first started, I started at the tail end of Lich King. My very first character was an undead mage named Maboroshi, which I think I explained what Maboroshi means. If not, I'll do another video specifically on that. Yeah, I know, my brows are weird. So, I was an undead. I listened to the Banshee Queen go and the Horde War Chief, who I despise above all else. Don't get me wrong, he's a great character. He's just a great character. He's a great villain, anti-hero. But he's not the War Chief of the Horde. The War Chief of the Horde had always been Thrall to me, and had this thing. And so he is telling Sylvanas, the Banshee, off. Like, hey, what's the difference between you and the Lich King? And she says, the difference is I serve the Horde. And I snort it. Yeah, for how long? Shadowlands comes around, and everything I saw from my very first WoW experience comes true. And I go, yep, I knew this was going to happen since I first started WoW. All right, I knew. I could tell. I'm good at predicting how the story is gonna go. So here's how Dragonflight's gonna go, people. Galakrond is coming back. Probably at the end of the expansion. We're gonna fail to not resurrect him. Or there's gonna be a war between the Army of the Light and Azeroth, because Turalion's overzealous. Let's just face it, he's been fighting a war against the Legion for how long? He's not mortal anymore. He's lost what I would consider his humanity to become light-forged. And the Light tried to force Illidan to do its will, as opposed to allow him to make a choice. So the Light screwed up, right? They say that the Light made a deal with death. Well, yes, of course they made a deal with death. The Light attacked death. Largely in part to the Nathrezim. The dead Dreadlords. They're going to come into play again, too, in the future. Just watch. But the Light and death have made a deal. I don't know what that deal is, but there is a Naru in the realm of death, and it serves a purpose, a function. The Winter Queen is connected to Azeroth, or its moon, or the unique relationship between the two is the embodiment of her sister, who she calls her sister. New aspects, new dragon aspects. I'm convinced there's going to be new dragon aspects. It's about time they started doing that. I'm convinced that all these old villains, like Galakrond and his followers, are going to come back. And I'm convinced that Wrathion himself will be a boss at some point, because he is single-minded in his pursuit. He is doing everything he can to make up for what his father Deathwing did. He's ambiguous. He's mysterious. He's untrustworthy. But he does have a goal. Perform the function of the Earth Warder. That's his goal. the true function. I'm not saying he's good. I'm not saying he's evil. I just think he's a dragon and he's got a purpose. We'll see what Blizzard does, because Blizzard changed a lot of stuff in Shadowlands and completely destroyed it. I'm still mad that I can't beat Anduin. The reason I can't beat him is because he's supposed to be a final boss slapped in the middle of a raid. That's why I can't beat him. It does not compute. It was not what it was supposed to be. Rant over. Okay, so I tank. It's what I do. World of Warcraft is going in all kinds of different places. And let me tell you about Dragonflight. I love that it's reawakening and that the beacon was lit and the people are coming home. The dragons are coming home. New aspects possible. Galakrond, inevitable. Either from the past or they create another one. Okay? I might be convinced that there's going to be a new Titan facility. It may be a new Titan facility raid. But it will not hold an old god, I don't think. I don't think this facility would hold an old god. I think this facility would be something that we're trying to take back, like the Black Temple. Or Orgrimmar. I'm getting some serious Siege of Stormwind vibes here, alright? Because Anduin is stepping down. Poor little holy priest realizes he's a disc priest and he doesn't know how to function. As for me, I knew what I was walking into, so I went disciplined the whole way. When I'm a priest, I'm a disciplined priest. It worked. Then they killed it. It doesn't work anymore. Shadowmen, why would you cast a heal that hurts someone at a cost for healing you? Why not just have a straight up heal? I don't know. Good times. Well, guys, that's all for this World of Warcraft rant. There's so much to go over, I don't even know where to begin, so I started here. I'm a tank, I am Seedyhaus, and I will be your shitty tank today. Have a nice day, everybody. Don't die, and keep thriving.